UFC Fight Night Nurmagomedov versus Song Yadong Shanghai event. We are going to break down each fight on the main card, starting with Bilal Hassan, who is facing Nelson. Okay, for God's sake, Nelson Rojas. He's favorite, and he was the biggest favorite in Dynamite Contender Series, probably until recently, where the yesterday event happened, in which Mira was the most favorite in contender, probably in a UFC. I think so. I don't know what it's saying in the UFC history. Minus 6,000. Bilal Hassan was minus 5,000 favorite, and he got his amazing win, although against the Indian fighter. But yeah, it was great finish. And I'm also going with Bilal Hassan because of his body of work. He has also accuracy in his head, in the way he through his kicks, also in with a headshot. So head strikes are amazing. I'll go with Bilal Hassan. There is no chance Nilson Rojas gonna fight. I just watched a couple of fights of Nilson, which was not impressive. I mean, Bilal Hassan, we didn't have much, uh, but they are rarely going into their second, third uh, round. But probably we're gonna find first round finished by Bilal Hassan in the first fight of the main card. Let's move on. Leo Shi versus Rodriguez Jr. I think so. Rodriguez has his first loss in UFC. If and then the Liu C is going to be, I think so. He's going to debut. Both have one loss, three win for the Liu, five win for the Levy, and I'm going with the Liu C. The reason is because of his amazing kickboxing rhythm, striking accuracy that he has. I just watched his last fight, and uh, it was quite good. The problem that we have for the Levy is 6'4". Lee, I mean, this is a massive. Liu C is a massive dude, and I think so. It would be an advantage. If you talk about the ground game, Levy doesn't have a good ground game as well, so it make more sense to pick the uh, Liu C as well. We move on. Next one, we have Alex Praise versus Samu Dairji, and it's in a flyweight. And hmm, who I'm going with? I mean, odds are in favor of Samu Dairji, and I'm gonna go with this. He has also reach advantage, which is not just a couple of inches or 4 inches or 5 inches. It is 7 inches or six and a, no, not even five. Okay, yeah, almost 7 inches reach advantage, which is a massive reach advantage. But that kind of reach advantage I've ever seen is the some fights of John Jones, because he has massive reach. But yeah, it's a crazy reach advantage that Samudrai have, and he proved in his fight that he can outstrike. I think so. If you look in both their fights in last couple of fights, then I think so. Unless the putting aside the decision that they got loses, both got a lot of losses, but the striking accuracy and the way they shoot, I'll just give advantage to the Samudachi, and yeah, I think it gonna get done. Alex Paris, I mean, I think so. He has its own problem, even with the same reach to close the distance. So against Samudraja, I just don't see him closing the distance and just landing anything effectively. So yeah, I would go with Samudraji. And probably it would be TKO in second round. Let's go with the next one. Aru Chiling. I don't know. Just forgive me. I'm horrible in pronouncing the name, especially Chinese fighter. Versus Kai Asakura. Hmm. I would I would go with you can just see from the loss that they got 13 losses, while in Kai has 6 losses, but overall if you see both have same reach. Hmm. It's coming down from the bantamweight, where Kai Sugura is a flyweight, so it would be coming from the it would be a good matchup. It is a bantamweight bout, so Kai Sugura is moving up. I don't think so that 10 pound weight is so much a weight difference that we should worry about, okay, how the power translate to that weight. But I would pick Kaya Sakura. More accuracy on the foot, having a good strikes, and I think it's gonna get it done. Main event, of co-main event. Sorry, I mean this is the fight where I think I'm going against the odds, and I'm gonna pick Denise. Hmm. I think it's just because she has, although she's way back in the ranking, but she has a good winning momentum in the last 223, 226 or 5. I think so 5 in each. She has lost 5 or 6. Anyhow, but yeah, she in a least time of period, she had more win as compared to her opponent. But yeah, she put forward pressure. She's relentless. He just move forward, keep moving forward, and the momentum she is in, I'm gonna pick her. Although she's not above in the ranking. Uh, yeah, Denise, because of the way she fight, and I think so she'll be explosive. She'll go completely on in the first round, and she'll get it done in first or second round. We move on. We have the main event, Umar Nurmagomedov versus Song Yadong. This would be an interesting fight. The reason is because it's in Shanghai. I would obviously pick Nurmagomedov anywhere in Abu Dhabi or America or anywhere, but I don't know. Different fighters take that crowd advantage differently, but I think so. It would be really helpful. Song Yadong is also a good fighter. He has a good boxing, and I think so. The crowd advantage would kind of put him a little ahead but his skills are, but Nurmagomedov is a different. He is a decision fighter. You can just judge. He just go a lot of decisions, and I think so the reason of decision is because he plays safe, and here he will play safe as well. And he's I think if you just stop kind going the way the Khabib and Islam Makhachev went, he just come more relentless and use more striking. I think he can come out a very interesting fighter. The reason he's not a number one contender, the reason he is not mostly in the as a contender for the championship is because a lot of decision and this called kind of boring fighter. Mm, but still he mostly follow the game plan, and the game plan coming from that big corners, a lot of experience there and everything, and I know they study their opponent well and just apply the game plan. I am sure that he gonna get it done, and he's minus 550 favorite. But I don't see this fight going to be very interesting fight. And when I say interesting, I mean explosive. Although Song Yadong is a good fighter, he just come forward unless an previous fighters for fights of the Umar, where the fighter was less willing to take risk, and it sometime if you see the Khabib group or a Dagestani fighter, they are not aggressive and don't usually put themselves at offensive stance unless they are being pushed a lot, or the other person is more offensive and just strike and come forward again and again. I think so that makes the fight, them whole fight, more interesting if you're fighting with them, because they, I don't think so, they kind of fight reactively at start, or they take a lot of time to read and this the opponent. But anyhow, uh Umar has I think so. He has a good striking, so much good striking to neutralize Song Yadong, and then his ground game is good. Although Song Yadong went Georgia for some grappling and wrestling uh, training, but I still don't see getting him done. But Umar Nurmagomedov would be, I think so, would be easy. I shouldn't say easy, but yeah, he would be 4-1 decision. If Song Yadong more aggressive and it just try to press more, maybe 3-2, and it can be submission. If it's submission or finish, it would be awesome. And the Umar would be, next fight would be should be the title fight, even though Peter Yan and Sean O'Malley is still a great contender, and everybody's talking about Sean O'Malley, Peter Yan too. But if Merab wins, there would be Merab versus Umar Nurmagomedov 100%. It should be the way that recently they are exchanging, and they're having a little bit of trash talk. And and if Peter win, then there will be the second fight with Sean O'Malley. But Umar has also explained that he won Merab, and it doesn't matter how the championship fight plays. So yeah, in that case, he would have Merab first probably, and then the championship fight. All right, these were my picks. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and goodbye.